You are about to listen to the words of Fethullah Gulen, a distinguished Islamic scholar and thinker. In this podcast, you will hear his essay, Humanity Longing for Love.
As humans, we have forgotten how to behave humanely. Our actions today hardly express the unique privilege of our place in existence. Despite possessing magnificent qualities which even the angels envy, we engage in acts that would embarrass evil spirits. We are too often preoccupied with hatred, flushed with fury, and overcome with feelings of vengeance. Our hearts are without love, and the smog of enmity blankets our feelings. For too many years, we have lived unaware of the transforming influence of love. Our thoughts constantly give rise to evil deeds. It has become second nature for us to destroy our environment, assimilating and suppressing everything other. So many of us are controlled by our emotions at the expense of reason. We instinctively trample and silence those who do not think like us. Without considering alternate solutions to the problems we face, we plunge forward, enjoying only our own opinion. Consequently, even our attempts at encouragement can become destructive. We do not win hearts or express ourselves in the tender language of the soul. These have become like outdated manners peculiar to the past. We work ourselves into a frenzy, facing the opposition that our own selfishness has engendered. If our rage is powerful enough, we crush our competitors. If it is not, then we do not hesitate to defame them, using any methods at our disposal. In the world today, we can hear only the noise of oppressors and the cries of the oppressed. Countries have been suppressed and victimized peoples have been crying out for many years. In many societies, all enthusiasm has been extinguished. Alienated from their own values, people have become like wolves to each other. Any difference in thought or understanding is considered cause for contention and conflict. People are set firmly against one another, and thus minor disagreements trigger irrepressibly violent fights. One man carves out another's eye, and so he responds with suicide bombers or vehicles loaded with explosives. There is savagery on every corner. We act like wild animals without a trace of humanity. Conscience, a mechanism that includes the will, mind, emotion, and heart, is paralyzed. The will pursues atrocious plots. The mind, once an observatory of the knowledge of God, has surrendered to our contaminated desires. Emotion, that pure spring of love, is made into a pit of snakes and scorpions. The heart, the window through which we contemplate the truth, becomes like a tunnel with no light. It seems as if all of our uniquely human attributes have been alienated from their true purposes. Although similar destruction and mischief has plagued humanity at each stage of history, our situation has been aggravated by the impact of globalization and technological advancement. On television, in magazines, and in newspapers, we see new horrors proclaimed every day. Even if we close our eyes and ears, the harrowing news unavoidably pierces us like a spear, causing incurable wounds in our hearts and souls. Sometimes we perceive a host of evils at once. We agonize with the victims of war in blood and tears and collapse with exhaustion as civilization collapses around us. The wind of autumn seems to be blowing all around us, and people are like dry leaves. Everywhere we see cities in ruin, homes devastated, communities with no leader, bridges destroyed, canals demolished, roads with no traveler, pitiful believers killing believers in the name of a holy war, desolate dwellings, deserted villages, roofs collapsed, days deprived of labor, evenings with no idea of tomorrow. The tragedies that roil in us become screams, and we moan in the anguish of our helplessness, but the world waits for our help. It buckles in the face of humanity's indifference and unravels in the presence of our apathy. There are a few who hear and feel these cries, yet they themselves are too weak and powerless. And so in our day, humanity dies countless deaths, crying, "Rains do not fall, nor do the tulips grow. Will our fate always be the same? Over this land of the divine mercy, even the winds of morning blow misery." In despair, one is tempted to say, "The crowds will always eat one another, and the masses will clash forever." People no longer love, nor extend a hand to the aggrieved, nor show compassion to the wronged. We are not safe anymore. The fate of the world will be determined by those madmen who think and speak of blood, and it will be an age of tyrants once again. However, this situation cannot continue, for this would mean the demise of humanity and its values. We have arrived at a historic intersection today. Let us lend an ear once again to the divine calls of the heroes of love and friendship, like Rumi and Yunus. Come, let us show the entire world what a privilege it is to be human. Let us proclaim love and dialogue in the days when hatred and animosity have darkened the face of the earth. Come, let us enlarge our conscience according to the divine mercy that encompasses all, and let us open the gates of our hearts to all. Let us no longer consider ourselves to be a drop destined to dry out and vanish. Instead, let us unite as one cascading water flowing towards the ocean of eternity. We all are human. Our genes contain the trace of Adam, and our essence shares the truth of Amidst. Then let us stand against all evil and cry out to the universe that we are God's vicegerents on earth, and we are the candidates of eternity. Come, let us make the angels once again envy our privilege. Let us walk together in our way towards God, hand in hand, heart to heart.
You have just listened to the words of Fethullah Gulen, brought to life through an AI-generated voice. Known for his teachings on faith, interfaith dialogue, peace, and education, Mr. Gulen also inspired the Hizmet movement, a global initiative that promotes democracy, human rights, equality, and nonviolence. To learn more about Fethullah Gulen and the Hizmet movement, visit fethullahgulen.com.